Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. I hope everything is going well for you and life is lifing. Well, here's my update on the Whitakers. I do have another video coming that I'm editing right now, but this is an update because somebody did ask me if I had any sort of update on what's going on with the Whitakers. You know, has Betty been able to have contact with her siblings and her nephew? Like, what's going on? So the last video that I, made a comment about or made a video about was that Patrick was still asking people to come over and volunteer to help clean Betty's house. And so I was like, if Betty is getting information from the county that her house has to come up to code or it needs to be generally cleaned, and then she would have an opportunity to get them back, that was kind of shaky. Patrick nor Betty has explained any of that. And so I'm not sure where that's coming from. Now, I did hear from another content creator video that Betty is supposed to have court like this week or next week. So I don't know, because there'd just be so many different stories and things that aren't true when it comes to this family. But it would make sense that she would have a court date. What doesn't make sense is that she's still acting like she has no clue. I'm saying Betty's acting like she has no clue through Patrick, since he's been the spokesperson for the family. So and obviously they've had to send her some sort of paperwork. Like, nobody has come and snatched the three of them out of that house, and Betty hasn't had any paperwork. So that doesn't make any sense to me. Now, what I really wanted to talk about was the money. Now, YouTube paid us on the 21st. And so on the 21st, that's when that Whitaker family channel got paid. And we all know that Eric runs that channel. So the channel is in his name, which means he's responsible for the taxes because YouTube does not take taxes out. And so the way it was explained is that that channel, the revenue was going to be split three ways: Eric, Patrick, and the Whitakers. And so some people have estimated, based on the numbers and the views, because it's all about the views, based on the views, that channel for that month, which was the previous month, should have brought in maybe $50,000. Yeah, I think somebody estimated about $50,000 because I think Patrick did mention that when he last saw the AdSense revenue, it was at $30,000. So the estimation is that it probably reached the $50K. And so then they would need to split that three ways. Now, I'm not sure how they plan to do that because remember, even though it's $50K, the taxes haven't been paid out of that. And so actually Eric should get a larger percentage because he has to account for the taxes. I don't know if they take out 30%, 20%. I don't know if they had that in their agreement. But based on that money amount, the Whitakers and Patrick should have got at least $10,000 minimum this month payment out from that AdSense check. You might not know, but AdSense is how we get paid through YouTube from the ads that run on our videos. And so my question is, Eric, did you pay them? Did you give Patrick his money? Because Patrick hasn't said anything on his channel. Patrick just posted just a little update note, and really not really the update, really talking about how, people are looking at him and coming after him. And, I'll show you what he said. We'll look at it. But overall, what I was thinking is about that check. Like, Eric, you can't keep that whole 50K for yourself. Like, whatever expenses you need to take out, the taxes, blah, 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 all of that. But Betty could use that money. At this point, she could always use the money. But whether she let BJ smoke it up or not, it is her money. That was the agreement. And Patrick got bills too. I mean, he's not working now because his leg is broke. Like, I don't know what part of you, Eric, thinks that money is yours. It's not. And so it's nothing YouTube could do about it because that's your side agreement. YouTube is going to pay the holder of the channel, and that's it. If I promise somebody money and I don't pay him, YouTube don't have nothing to do with that. So Eric, Patrick and Betty would have to do a civil lawsuit in order to get their money out of Eric. And that's even if it was a written contract. So comment down below. Y'all think Eric divvied out the money? Did Eric divvy out the money? Did they get their money? I might be late and maybe they got their money. I don't know. I know if it was me, I'm going to get my money. I'm going to get my money. I'm going to get my money. Here's his latest post, y'all. So, in conclusion, Patrick is feeling like everybody hates him, or a large portion of the sector of people who are following this story hate him, find him to be the villain, and he's feeling a ways about it. I don't know. I think he's focusing on the wrong thing. I'll be focusing on that money. And where is my money? Because he put in the work, meaning he did record videos, and however you may feel about it, he did the content, he did the work, and he should be compensated for what he did. And Betty and the family also should receive their portion. So comment down below.